Hello and welcome to this video. So this video is for any trades or solar business owner out there in any country really, who's frustrated with trying to grow with say Facebook ads, Google ads, or paid ads in general, and advertising your business. You know that word of mouth's not enough, and obviously it's great, but you want to grow even further. But you've maybe tried ads and it hasn't worked for you, so maybe you've got clicks coming in, but it hasn't turned into the big jobs that you've wanted. So what I'm going to walk through is basically why most ads and ad campaigns fail. More importantly, the exact system we use to turn Facebook ad traffic into confirmed bookings and jobs for our clients, over multiple seven figures in revenue for our clients now, specifically in these industries. So what most people think about ads and why they fail is maybe because it's the targeting. They think that they're going after the wrong people. It's not the right audience. But the real thing is, in most of these local area and even nationwide uh, markets, targeting's not necessarily the main problem. You might think it's the actual ads themselves. Yeah, like obviously the image or the video and the text, it all matters for sure, but it's not like the main driving force and the magic bullet to actually get real results and return on investment and growth from your advertising. The real reason is actually in the offer and the follow up process. So you could have the perfect targeting and beautiful ads, everything like that, but if you don't have a solid offer that doesn't get them to actually take action now, get these customers to take action now, or if you're too slow, your system's too slow for follow up, that person's just going to go somewhere else for that job. So you're going to lose that job to someone else or that install. So what I'll just walk through here is a real life and a real example from a few of our clients, and the one only major change that you can do if you're running them ads right now to grow. And the major change that we made, which is the offer, to make it more specific, more urgent, and a better fit for what the customers actually need. So it was the exact same targeting, exact same budget that they were spending on ads, but the bookings were shooting up and the amount of leads actually converting to jobs shot up also. So here's the actual results of that. So what we did is we basically changed from like a free quote, or not making it as like plain and as normal as everyone else. We made it into like a summer theme. So it was like a summer themed ad. You've got the end of this month to secure your booking for the next few months, or the spots run out. And then we also added in some scarcity and urgency there, with like package deals. So that was the kind of ad that we've ran. We've run package deals. Offers work really well. Sometimes like you can do like 1,000 off, 500 off, but we're not trying to go after huge discounts or anything. But it's all about the offer. Maybe adding in something to your your offer. So that could be like free XYZ if you confirm a job with us and you get the job with us. So if you look at these results, basically once we made these changes, they basically got 7 jobs priced on one day on a Friday, and 4 of them came back with yes. And here's the screenshot proof to prove it. Um, so one of our clients sent that back, and then you can see here this is on my LinkedIn, which you can check out if you want. Where I post out all the results that we get for different people in the solar and construction industry. This is another result that we got just from literally just switching, making these small tweaks. They tried out a lot of different agencies in the past, but we came in and came up with this like new offer method. And what this did was it got people wanting to inquire for them rather than their competitors. And as you can see here, we're not looking for the smallest jobs either. They're still getting lots of different jobs. Here's all the different jobs and the prices, and you can see here 108 in one month added to their pipeline from our system. So this is literally all we had to do is just tweak the offer, tweak this whole system, and it all came down to the follow up too. And then here's another one. This is a transcript from one of our check-in calls. They got 3 new confirmed jobs, not just quotes, but actual real revenue. So they sold a few, and they're still getting a few more coming in. So yeah, they're all on the board where they do the sales. So these are all the different results that we got just from making these small tweaks. And to be honest, just from hearing from other people, this is where like most agencies stop. They run the ads, they send you the lead, and then they just disappear. They don't really have a system behind that. So we have like the full system, and that's what gets these kind of results. The leads come in, they get instant follow-ups, text message, email. You get notification, they get contacted, called. They have a booking link so they can automatically schedule into your calendar for a new quote. And what we're doing as well here is we're adding in filters, so you're not only talking to serious inquiries, but this is the thing, speed here is everything. You could get the best lead, but if you don't have that system behind, and you're busy or your team's busy, you don't have that reliable system, you're just going to lose that job to someone else, and that could cost you a lot if your company has high order values. So you want to get them when they're still in the buying mode, when they're highest point of interest. So that's basically the truth. Your ads aren't necessarily broken. It's usually your offer and your follow-up and your qualification process. This is what I found over the past few years has been the biggest issue, and it's something that you need to continuously improve upon as you do these campaigns. So you can start scaling the amount of jobs you do per month rather than relying on these different third-party sites or word of mouth. And yeah, once you get these 2 rights, it's just about pouring more fuel onto the ads so you can start scaling. And even if you're running like a bigger operation, we have a sales team. We've worked with people like that also. This system takes away from their biggest headaches. So, missed leads when the reps are busy, time wasters that clog up your pipeline, or no clear tracking of where the jobs come from. So like this is the source that's getting you the most amount of jobs and the most amount of revenue. So yeah, instead you'll get a predictable flow of qualified, ready to book appointments dropping straight into your reps' calendars, so that they can spend more time actually closing the job and winning the job and less time chasing. So that means you can get more jobs booked every week and every month. So that's really what it comes down to. It's fairly simple, but a lot of people don't get this right. So if you are wanting to go through more of that in depth, the exact back end that we use for different clients in solar, construction, home improvement, UK, Ireland, even the US, all you have to do is comment below on this video, or you could even DM me in any of the socials, LinkedIn, Facebook, anything like that. I'll be able to have a conversation with you then, or you can book a call down below, and then we can go from there and see if we can help you. If your advertising's failing right now or it's not where it wants to be, we can help turn that around and get a lot more back in return for what you're spending. So yeah, that's really it. Just keeping this a very brief video, and yeah, hopefully that helped. Speak soon.